is Fable finally about to come out, or are we getting fooled yet again? After years of silence, rumors, teases, and missed windows, Fable is suddenly back in the conversation. New signs are popping up, movement behind the scenes, and just enough noise to make fans hope again. But hope is dangerous when it comes to Fable. So is this the moment Playground Games actually delivers, or is this just another chapter in the longest way Xbox fans have endured? Because if Fable really is coming soon, that changes everything.
This is another pick of mine, and this is, as we have stated many, many, many times on this show. I'm going to say it again. Me and my cousin, we are huge, huge fans of Fable. I have played all of them. The original OG, the awesome 2, and the mediocre 3rd. I played the Lost Chapter. I even played the Fable Legends as a beta tester, which I don't know why they didn't put that out. They were wanting something, but it wasn't quite Fable. I am tired of fucking waiting. I'm tired. I don't understand why they closed the studio just for a few years. Be like, yeah, we want that series back. Then why'd you fire them? I don't understand that, but I am tired. The Fable series is a RPG that fills a particular type of hole and a particular type of niche.
Pause.
I want my British humor. I want to have my multiple wives across the country. I want to go into town and throw parties and get people drunk and diddle the town whore. I want to have my fun. I want to have multiple kids that I leave at home with her while I go out adventuring. I want that Fable experience. No other RPG has ever done that type of experience before. Between the humor, the graphics, Fable does that. And it is a shame that you have particular devs that excel at a particular thing, because there are tons of RPGs everywhere. RPGs are everywhere across the video game landscape. An RPG that allowed you to not only rob people, but to throw parties, get drunk, have fun, make titles, multiple wives everywhere, you make children, they grow up, come looking for you, etc. It's a whole lot. And only Fable delivers on that. I would want to see. I didn't understand why they announced it as far as they did. We have barely, if at all, got any fucking gameplay besides these little trailers and dev diaries, and they're making jokes. And we're like, no. Now, supposedly, at the time of recording this, February 3rd, there's supposed to be an Xbox developer direct or announcement or something, and they say Fable is supposed to be a part of that. I hope to the high heavens it is. We give Xbox, and I'm gonna skip that. Every platform holder shit on this show, as we should, because as we keep saying, they need to work for your money. I don't have brand loyalty. I do want some goddamn Fable, some lighthearted humor, because once again, even though I am very forgiving, tolerant, we'll use that word, of playing older games, this one right here, this cousin, this Treese, that one right there, she is not. I would probably have to get her drunk, her to get on Fable 2 or 3 to play that again. That's not happening anytime soon. And part of the charm of Fable, it was playing. They even did it such, the achievements for that game were embedded into, either you do this or you'll be there with your co-op buddy and see them do it. That's how much the co-op was ingrained. Once again, talking about co-op RPGs. So I am extremely for anything Fable. So hopefully it can deliver.
Now, anybody that's watched any videos, I have a unlogical love for Fable. And I'm not even saying when Fable came out, it was the best thing cooking since melted butter. But it was just such fun. And like my cousin said, it had all the elements that we love. It was in third person. You can play it in co-op, and you had the freedom to just do shenanigan type shit. Like when your child came looking for you, you can I think you could have pretended like you didn't know him or something. Like it really did shit that other games wouldn't even think about doing. Like having multiple wives with multiple kids, you could catch STDs in the game. Just shit that was so unnecessary was in this game. And I remember when I heard the news that Microsoft or Xbox, whoever they went by then, was closing down the studio, I was heartbroken, because even though Fable 2 is peak of the franchise, franchise. Fable 3, I still played. I didn't like how they did some decisions, and I was just like, what the fuck? But I didn't think Fable 3 was so bad that it deserved the studio to close down. And I know they worked on other stuff after Fable 3 or tried to, but I just think the studio was kind of done kind of dirty. And this is when the time where Microsoft famously was getting away from first person experiences, was start of that downward trajectory of them caring about first title games and all that stuff. But I remember when Fable and the little fucking, what you call that little fairy motherfucker was flying around the little plant. It was the first teaser. I was like, and I saw Fable name crawl. I remember the excitement and the joy I felt. But that joy was felt so fucking long ago that I particularly forget that this game is in development. I'll be like, what happened to that fucking Fable game? And I have to Google it every now and then, and they be like, oh yeah, they release little tidbits here and there. And I'll be like, where the fuck is the game? It's been years. And then I found out who was making the game is a racing developer. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Listen, I know I've come on this platform. I'm going to use my platform responsibly by having some self, reflection. I know I have been on this platform stating, hey, if it takes you a little bit more time to make a better game, then do it. But in that same breath, where the fuck is this Fable game? It's been long enough. Listen, this shit better be the best thing since sliced bread, okay, when it comes out. The amount of time that has been since the teaser has been astronomical. And this is one of those titles that kind of goes in my cousin's favor when he says, don't fucking release anything unless you have gameplay. And I'm like, no, they need to start the hype machine as early as possible. This is one of those things that kind of shits on my point because it's been that fucking long. Okay, I love Fable. Fable is forever in my
You
heart.
okay? Mad over there?
I am just, and I hope it's good. I hope this racing developer, I hope they say they've hired some experts in RPG and all this. And I hope that they do right by this motherfucking game, because this game has generated so much unnecessary hype because of how long it's been in development. And I just don't want a Metro Prime 4 fiasco of this shit being in development and then we find out it was some trouble in development and it's really not. It hasn't been 7 years. It's actually been 3 or 4 years it's been in development and you only got 15 hours of gameplay. Okay, that's a Nintendo fuck up. But anyway, I just hope the little racing people do right by Fable and everything that is Fable. I better be able to have some kids and possibly some STDs because I'm up here doing everything and I have a family in each rent. And I just hope keep the essence and don't, because at the core, Fable didn't take itself too seriously. And I think that's why so many people loved it. Just like how some people preferred Saints Row over GTA because it didn't take itself too seriously. And at its core, it was a fun game. So I just hope they keep that fun element going forward. That is my hope. Is this supposed to come out this year? I know it was some rumors. I didn't really see anything confirmed. People are just throwing around 2026 like it's a fucking dandelion in your grass. So
So
yeah.
So last year around this time,
Oh
Xbox did its
God.
developer showcase.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right.
Fable was not shown,
Yeah.
and when that showcase ended,
People were
and they
pissed.
explained why it was not shown, Microsoft reported that Fable had been pushed to 2026.
Yeah. Yeah.
We
Okay.
are at
Yeah.
next January now. It will stand to assume every game that gets shown at this next developer showcase is games that are coming out this year. That is why I said, and it's been hinted at. A few people have said it. I don't know if it's been verified or not. That Fable will be part of this upcoming developer showcase. So if it
Yeah.
gets shown there, it's coming out this year. But
Yeah.
they have
Yeah. That's true.
delayed and pushed
Multiple
this
times.
game so much. I don't see it
Bitch.
this year.
Bitch, I'm scared. I'm scared. Bitch, I'm scared. Listen, and another thing too of why I have such hesitation, not because just of the Metro Prime 4 fiasco that it's because when I was watching the Game Awards and I watched it live, when Divinity trailer popped up, I was like, this is Fable. And then I saw the Divinity logo, I was like, oh fuck. And so I was thinking oh, they'll pop up later in the show, and nothing about Fable was ever talked about or hinted. I thought if Fable is coming out in 2026, it would have been at the Game Awards. Now I could be completely wrong. This is all speculatively. This is just my thinking. So maybe the developer thing that's coming later this month or whenever it comes is big enough that it can announce Fable and it be within this year. I'm just saying I'm nervous. Bitch, I'm scared. I really don't want Fable to be pushed anymore because I just think a game reaches a point where it cannot meet the hype because it's been too long. And Metro Prime 4 is a prime candidate. It was never gonna meet the hype. It had been too long, and no, you just missed the window. And it comes to a certain point where I'm kind of nervous of that happening in Fable. Not saying Fable fans or scale of fans is the same as Metro Prime 4, because I would think, I don't know. I'm not about to debate that because I'm gonna get killed in the comments. So I'm just saying, I hope it comes this year. We kind of co-picked this topic because our love of Fable. But let us know in the comments how you feel about Fable. Do you think it's gonna come out this year? Do you think it's gonna meet expectations, or are you like us? Well, like me, kind of nervous because this is being made by people that make a racing game. Let us know in the comments how you feel below. I know this is probably drawn out, but Fable is very, very sensitive topic for me. I know in my guts. So let us know in the comments below how you feel.
And that's it for this video of Are You Not Entertained podcast. Thanks for hanging out with us. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and hit that bell so you'll never miss our next hot take. Until next time, are you not entertained?